Hi everybody, I'm Meg here with Mama Bear Yoga along with my very spoiled dogs. You can see Bear right here, and Prim is a little bit camera shy, but she's joining us today too. Today we are going to do a very short sequence to help you out a little bit if your stomach has been bothering you. So this is yoga for some better digestion or just less stomach pain. If you're someone who suffers from IBS or just has a lot of feelings of bloating or just general not goodness in your stomach, this should be a little sequence that will help you out. So go ahead and make sure that you are seated somewhere comfortable. This is a short sequence that you can do seated on your couch, as are many of them on Mama Bear Yoga. You could also check out our Lazy Sofa Yoga playlist on YouTube if you think you would like. But for right now, wherever you are seated, I'm going to recommend that you start out with crossed legs. It's going to make the next pose easier. Maybe for a moment you rest your hands on your thighs, on your knees, wherever they're comfortable. Sit up as tall as your spine will allow you today. Take a moment to close your eyes and take a deep breath. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more. If your eyes are still open, I invite you to close them for this last one. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your eyes closed, but rest one hand over your heart space and take your other hand and rest it just for a moment on your belly, on your stomach. Take deep breaths. And even if you are feeling frustrated or frazzled or stressed, send some kind thoughts to your heart for guiding you to take a moment to care for yourself, and to your stomach, to your digestive system. Send kindness, send peace to it. If this all seems pretty weird and hippie, it's all good. Bear with me for maybe 10 more seconds. At the very least, you're sitting up nice and tall and getting a nice stretch in your shoulders. All right, gently open your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Go ahead and put your hands on your knees so that you are almost anchoring yourself here. Sitting up nice and tall, and then I want you to start to lean towards your right knee, nice and slow, and then come around towards your left and bring it on back. This pose is one of my go-tos. I learned it from Yoga with Adriene, who is an amazing YouTube yogi that if you have not had a chance to follow, I highly recommend. She's amazing. But this is one of my go-tos when my stomach is feeling kind of wonky, because it's an easy pose, Bear is agreeing, that you can do seated pretty much anywhere. You really want to think about, even if you feel like you're looking silly as you're doing this, about really leaning forward when you come around and then back. Getting a nice massage of your digestive system as you're doing this. You're also working your core a little bit without really having to think too much about it. All right, and then we're going to reverse our circle. So the opposite direction. This is something that I'm still working on too, but try to keep your knees heavy, your thighs heavy here, almost anchoring you down into whatever surface you've chosen today. Take deep breaths. You have chosen this time for yourself, to take care of yourself, and that speaks volumes to your nervous system, setting up neural pathways for treating yourself kindly. A lot of times our digestive system is one of the first things to flare up, to get out of whack and just kind of painful when we're feeling anxious or stressed. And so even if right now you just feel kind of goofy, I promise if this becomes a pose that you do frequently, it will start to make a difference with soothing your digestive system. All right, start making the circles a little smaller. We're going to finish it up. Very nice work. From here, I want for you to take your left hand and bring it to your right knee. And this time, you're actually going to lift your right hand up and over your head and gently start to bend towards the left and look up. Maybe smell your armpit as you do so towards the ceiling. Deep breaths. We're getting a nice stretch and a twist here for those digestive organs. Come back to center. Before we switch, cross your right hand now to your left knee and just bow your head. Get a nice stretch in the back of your neck. Now raise your head back up. You can keep your right hand where it is, but release that left one. Reach it up and overhead, and then bending to the right, trying to look towards the ceiling past your left arm. Getting a nice stretch here. Twisting out, bringing out the digestive organs too. All right, bring it back to center. Cross that left hand over to your right knee. Bow your head. Awesome work. Go ahead and release your arms, and from here, if the dogs who are sitting by you on the couch don't mind, we're going to change position just a little bit. Do this as best as I can without squishing poor Bear. So for this one, we are going to pet the dog to make sure that he doesn't get too grumpy. But in all seriousness, you're going to bring your left leg in and keep your right leg stretched out like so. And now you've got a couple options for this next twist. You can either hook your right elbow around your left knee and then twist. Or if you would like a little more of a twist, bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. This is a deeper twist. Choose one of those two variations. Or I'll give you a third one. Maybe both of those are too intense and you just stay seated like this with your left knee pointed up. So choose a variation and we'll take 3 deep breaths there. Very nice work. Release your left leg, and we'll do the same thing on the right side, ideally without squishing any dogs. It's a good goal. So right leg or left leg is extended now, right knee is pointed up, and a couple options. Either just stay seated here, or wrap your left arm around your right knee and twist. Or for a little bit more, take your left arm and press it to the outside of your right knee. 3 deep breaths wherever you choose. This is also a great stretch for your hips and a good reminder that everything is connected. So even if it's your stomach that's bothering you, your hips also hold a lot of stress and they deserve some TLC as well. Awesome work. Come on back to center. And from here, again, ideally without squishing any dogs, go ahead and come to lie flat on your back. And you'll bring first your right leg up to your chest. Maybe you hold here. Maybe you bend your nose up to your knee for a little more of a stretch. And then go ahead, take your left knee up. Bend your head up if that feels good. And you can either rotate back and forth between these for actually a little bit of core work while you're also taking care of your digestive system, or just hold and breathe. All right. And then stretch your legs back out and gently, without squishing dogs, rise back on up. And we will come back to where we started today. Bring your hands up to your heart. I am so proud of you for taking this time to take care of yourself. Namaste, and Mama Bear Yoga wishes you well.